Welcome to the Mind Live channel, and this is John, introducing this week's video. And we are talking about our primal reaction to fear. The Mind Live channel talks about all of our feelings, what makes and breaks our lives, so we can make better sense of them. We often associate fear with what troubles us, and less about fear itself and the effects it has on our mind and body. And this video will portray a very philosophical view of fear, as well as a practical view, as it will demonstrate how we can manage our fears and still live a very purposeful life. And this is what the Mind Live channel is all about, providing a means for us to deal with what troubles us, as well as laying a platform for our own self-redemption. To support the channel, please press the like button, subscribe to the Mind Live channel, and also leave your comments and click the notification bell to be aware of future videos. This is our exploration of fear, and I look forward to seeing you on our next journey. We experience many thoughts and emotions. There is, though, one feeling that we all experience, and yet so wary to discuss. We will curdle and disguise it among many facades, so we are soothed from its wrath. It is, though, a part of us, just as much as it is to love as it is to hate, to be bold or to flee. I am talking about fear in itself. This video will talk about fear not so much as to what we fear, but to explain what fear is and how we can coincide with it. According to philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, for as long as our consciousness is filled by our hopes and desires, we will also be filled with fear. Put simply, nature demands of it, as one cannot survive without the other. It is through fear we are forced to conform. It becomes our eradicator and our educator. We are taught to fear those in authority, such as our parents and superiors, where fear leads us to the very end point of our lives, answering to the wrath of God. From our childhood, we watch others how they deal with fear, where it is left to educate ourselves to then replicate or redefine these habits into our adulthood. As fear is gathered from the trauma of our past, it becomes the foundation of our phobias into the future. Fear becomes our ritual for reward, as where there is recognition, we are duly fearful of rejection. It is retrieved from our memories, as fear is a feeling that touches our passions, that kindles our memories, no matter how obscure. It is an emotional pain, an adaptive and reactive response that creates an unsteady pulse that runs uncontrollably through our bodies. As per Schopenhauer, the will to live has its most perfect objectivity, and which shows us different sides in the qualities, passions, errors of the human race, in selfishness, hatred, love, and fear. If there is one true element that comes to head when it comes to understanding fear, it is that fear is a universal feeling. It is nature's true equalizer. It reaches every pillar of life, of every human being to beast. There are, though, ways we can learn to manage and still fulfill our lives through our fears. And we do this by changing a relationship with fear itself, by not reacting, but being receptive towards it. As it is not what fear that troubles us, but our reaction to fear itself. As when we are receptive to fear, we allow ourselves to pause and receive each of our bodily reactions, to not fight these feelings, but separate ourselves from it. Letting our thoughts rise beyond its turmoil, to see reason and better judgment. Being immersed into a sea of fear, but not being drowned by it. It is one thing to react to fear. It is another to adapt to it.